Okay, well, I moved the system in this room just because I like to use it, you know. So right now I'm going to be using this Obey 40, and some of us may get confused about the channels, you know, like 1 through 16, because each of these fixtures are 1 through 16. Like this one is going to be 1 through 16, and this one will be 17 through 32, I believe. This one starts at 33, and so on. Every 16 it starts. So in this case, I have the collar, what is it, the American DJ Colorburst 8. I have that one set at fixture 5. So in that case, that's channel, or I have the channel set at about 65. And then, or 66, it was one of those. And then the Vue 4.1 Chauvet, I have that one set up at fixture number 6, which starts at 81. So right now I'm going to use the Colorburst. So this one has 3 channels. So I'm using 3 channels out of the 16. So it's only these 3 channels that I'm using. This one, I guess, controls what type of show I want. And then this kind of this number 2 controls the type of show I want. And then number 3 controls the speed. I'm not really sure. I have to look in the manual. Well, anyway, so this one, I know, as you can see it, number 1, channel 1 controls like this right here, anyway. And this is the chases. Number 2 controls the chases. Number 3 controls the speed of the strobe, or yeah, it's basically the speed. Chase. Well, like if I want just the strobe only or something, I put it on. Well, it's confusing to say it anyway. And then, but that's for this fixture. It's only 3 channels. Now I'm going to turn off the Colorburst, and then I'm going to turn on the Chauvet Vue 4.1, which is this one. It was $70, by the way. And then channel number 1 controls, like it's like the automatic mode. I could do channel 1 is auto mode. It's like kind of like the automatic mode here. And then you could change it, like it does a lot of different things when I move the channels. But if I want to manually operate it, then I put the channel 1 all the way down to 0, because I want to control it individually with channels 2 through 7. Now, 2 through 7, it's this channel all the way to this one controls it individually. But each of these channels control one cluster, so to speak. So channel 2 does this cluster. Channel 3 does that one, all the way to 7. It controls the clusters individually. See? In other words, each cluster has its own channel, so to speak. And then whatever you set it at, you could have it. Each of these clusters do these different things. And then channel 8 is the strobe. So I'm going to turn on, like, say, 2 clusters. I'm going to do the strobe, channel 8. Now you may wonder where channel 9 is at. To do that, you got to do this page B now. So now I'm doing channel 9. Well, yeah, channel 9. See, that does a rotating. That controls the rotation. See? And that's that one. So I'm going to go back to channel or page 1, and I'm going to do the automatic mode, or I'm going to turn off the strobe. And then that's the automatic, well, I don't know, automatic mode, but I could do everything automatic. I could just do the automatic show, so I don't have to bother with these. So I'm using channel 1 only for the automatic mode. So, and then now I'm going to go back to the Colorburst. So I used 9 of the 16 available channels for the Vue 4.1. Now I'm going to be going back to the Colorburst 8. Now I'm going to be using the 3 that it's programmed, or that's in the Colorburst that they standardly put in the Colorburst. So I'm doing, this is channel 1 right now. I think channel 2 is sort of like a fader control. No, well, yeah, because I could make it fade. It's confusing, but when I get really into it, I know that channel 3 controls how fast. I think channel yeah, well, anyway. And then, of course, the other lights that I got, like the LED Splash 86Bs. This one has 7 channels. So, channel 1, 2, and 3 would control the red, blue, and the green. And then channel 4, color macros. Channel 5 would control the speed, I guess, the strobe or something like that. Yeah, like tells you which one. And then number 6 controls the mode, I guess. And then the dimmer, channel 7, for the power cans. So it has 7 channels of 16 anyway. And then the collar strip mini, I know, has 4 channels only. Let's see. Where was that page? Yeah, it has 4. I'm not sure where it's at though. Oh, there it is. So, this channel, this is channel 1, and then there's channel 2, 3, and 4. It does the different things depending on where you have the sliders at, you know, like it goes, every slider goes from 0 to 255. And then whatever you set it up at, see, that's how you set the, like, for an example, color changes. You gotta set channel 1 on 90 through 99 if you want a specific one, like change 2 or something. Or if you want it specifically red only, you set the thing from 10 to 19. Like, well, this is the Colorburst, but if I had the color strip mini, this is what I would be doing to have red only. But evidently, the Colorburst, one thing I've noticed that I cannot do on the Colorburst is have the specific color I want. Like, if I wanted red only, I can't do that, or I have not been able to do that. Maybe there's like tricks on there that I could do to, like, for an example, stop the strobe at red or something. You know, I could probably do it that way. But so far, I have not been able to see where I could do yellow, green, or blue only, or, well, anyway. So that's it. So I hope this video was useful enough.